morning. This is GCI Studios Draw Every Day, episode 287, part 7 of Spider-Man versus the Hulk. Let the color begin. Welcome, everybody. So we got Nismo here early, who happens to be sick apparently, playing hooky from school. Then we got Jack, Rachel, Costi, Nova. Welcome everybody to the stream. All right, let's get started. We're going to add color. And we're going to start with some yellow highlights. I like to start with the lighter colors, the highlights, and work in reverse down to the dark colors. And this is an old technique I used to use back in my early days. Thought I'd give it another try. Welcome, everybody. Rachel's almost done with a Subnautica drawing. That sounds very interesting. Hulk smash! Hello, Stachio. Welcome to the stream. Asher is here. Welcome, Asher. We got a good group filing in here. Appreciate that. Oh, that page you were working on, Nova, turned out awesome. Looks like it could be published in an actual comic book. Very well done. What gives I posted the Q&A? Oh my God, from how much I was nervous, I didn't read stuff correctly. Doesn't matter. It's your channel, you read it the way you want to read it. Yeah, okay, good. I'll have to check that Q&A out. Looking forward to that. Asher finally posted the video that she's been working on. Cool. Yep, want to see that for sure. Yep, this is a highlighter. I like to use it for the yellow highlights with the green Hulk. Gives it sort of that gamma radiation feel, if you will. So we'll see what we got on the community. Yeah, that's really popping. See what we got in the GCI community real quick. Newest. So this is from Rachel and the Nautica character. That is really cool. Jack, whenever I scroll down, the live guys pretend to eat a giant snail, making really weird noises. It's very cool, Rachel. Yeah, that turned out great. You do great at your painting and rendering, and your art is fantastic. Very cool. Here's progress on Nova's page with Chun-Li panels. Excellent work. Awesome rendering. Okay, let's see what we got. Here it is, closer to being finished. Looking very cool. Welcome everyone to GCI Studios. We are working on getting some color down here on Spider-Man versus the Hulk and checking out some of our community posts. Okay, this is from Nismo. He said some of my New York MU personal favorite is Batman. I really got a good reference and I think I nailed it. So here's some of Nismo's stuff. Some random sketches of his characters. Iconic first appearance of Spider-Man. Very well done. Dr. Doom. Cool. Here we got a Indian chief and a squaw. Like it. Guy doing yoga. That's very good. Good job, Nismo. Here we have, looks like a store in Japan or something. Awesome. There's his characters he likes to draw. That's really good. Especially that guy's foot. Nice job. And a cool building. Almost looks like Big Ben in the background. And the Batman. Good job, Nismo. That's really cool. That's some of your best work right there. I agree. Batman's my favorite as well. Good job. Appreciate the posts. Everyone. All right, let's get this ball rolling. You can get some more highlights down on the Hulkster. Hulkamania. Yeah, this is something I started doing way back when I was, actually before I started my channel. I was using this technique, getting highlights added into the Hulk with highlighter. And then I'll come in with my lighter green and then slowly bring the tones down into the shadows. Just everywhere where the light would hit, just keep adding some highlights. Gizmo says, yeah, Batman was cool. Thanks, Nismo says, but it's anymore. My phone's out of charge and my iPad can't load. So, yeah. Well, thanks for sending the ones you did. Yeah, apparently she did. It was just kind of a weird statement. She said she'd enjoyed being here and watching the art and the videos. And she made it sound like she wasn't coming back, and she has not been back. Although I did get an email from her showing me some art she was working on, but that was the last I heard from her. She sent that after what seems to have been her last day here. I want to get this vein indicated here on this arm. So we'll see. She might be back. I don't know. I'm going to ask her in my next email. We've been emailing back and forth. I haven't brought it up yet. I think I will in the next one. Just see what she thinks about maybe coming back sometime. No, I didn't get to your email, did I? Sorry about that. Yeah, that hit at a bad time. I didn't have had a lot going on. I do remember your email though. I think I still have it. Thank you for being here, everybody. Appreciate all the likes so far. We are moving at a pretty good clip here. Yes, I'm using a highlighter for the highlights, Jenny. Something I came up with a long time ago. I thought I would try it again on this one. Thank you for being here, Jenny. Let's get the music cranking. All right, let's get some green down on this holster. Costi, hey Gibbs, guess what? Today is my last day at vacation, and now me and my brother and dad are heading home. Okay. Cool. You get back to your full-time editing then once you get back home, right? Although you didn't really miss a beat being on vacation, you're still maintaining a good YouTube presence even though you're on vacation. Hope you guys had a great time. Oh, 5 days. Asher's got to go back to school. Jack doesn't like to talk about school. Also, won't be able to come to your lives unless it's on the weekends. Yep, Saturday and Sundays probably about the only. Once school starts, we're going to lose some of our favorites here. Yep, so I'm drawing the moon. You're correct. Old moon boy. So Asher says, so how am I alternative? I am a rock band and I like rock, but I'm obsessed with unicorns. Like how does Yes, Nova. Posted in the community. Okay. I will check it out. So now I'm just getting a light tone of green down, bringing it up to and blending it a little bit with the highlights. There we go. It's a good place to take a break and check out the community. Newest. Oh, here's first of all Jenny's latest portrait. There we have Harley Quinn. That's very awesome, Jenny. Thank you for posting that. That is amazing. Good job. Haven't heard from Rustic since he said thanks for. Told him to keep me posted, but I have not heard anything. So I'm going to text him again today and see what's going on. Awesome, Jenny. Yeah, I haven't heard about any new reports from Rustic yet. So this is, that's your game you're playing, Ben? Yes, Street Fighter 5. Very cool. Your favorite. Yeah, so when we get any updates on Spin Groove, I'll let you guys know. Chun-Li versus Cammy. I gotta get going here. I'm not gonna get anything done. I'll check it again in a minute. Let me get this torso done. Yeah, I don't either. I never liked school. I prefer work over school. When I got a job driving a truck and delivering lumber, I thought, wow, I'm getting paid to drive around. I'd love to drive. This is great. And never look back. No, I have not seen it. I didn't get it on my list, my playlist yesterday. So I'm gonna have to try to remember today. Yeah, we had more storms yesterday coming through here. It was kind of another messy day. I really have to let this dry before I come over it with any color, so I'll probably get the lighter base tones down on Spider-Man once I get the Hulkster covered. All right, let's check out. Oh, zip it, you commercials. All right, let's check out the community again. We got some people posting. Here is Jack. He said progress on his Captain America Avengers mask. My fave Captain. Hey, that's looking pretty cool, Jack. Look at Jack making his own Captain America mask. Wow, how'd you do that? That's really neat. I like it. Jack making a Captain America mask. Yeah, that's very creative. Good job. Anybody else post? Yes, Asher got a post done here. A plushie of hers. There's a plushie of Asher. The unicorn. Yeah, you should finish that up. That's going to be very cool when you get it done. And of course, get some likes on this Harley Quinn from, and that's really good, Jenny, that Harley Quinn. You got that little unicorn right next to you right now. It's your little buddy. All right, Jack's sitting on my sofa, Ben in my room, slumped down lazily. Rustic, nice post everyone. Spidey and Hulk are coming along nicely. How's it going, Rustic? Get all your damage assessed on your vehicle? Everybody was wondering how you're doing with your after your horrific storm. We are good, Rustic says. It's getting towed tomorrow to be assessed. Oh boy, you can't even drive it, huh? Well, that stinks. I guess, but you'll know where you stand after that. Just glad you were good and no major damage to the house. Is that correct? Spotty internet. Yeah, I'll bet. Internet probably majorly spotty. House is good. Good. That's what I was wondering about. Yesterday I learned how to siphon gas from my wrecked van. It was very post-apocalyptic, I'll bet. Holy moly. So it was the van that got crunched, huh? Do you guys have another vehicle or do you only have the van? Okay, Asher, thanks for being here as long as you could. And Costi has a post now. Guess we're going to be rolling this into tomorrow at this rate. But it's my show. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Good night, Asher. Thanks for the post. Bloodworm. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. If you're new here, this is GCI Studios. We're on here every day doing artwork. Normally DC content, but this project I decided to do in honor of course, the Spider-Man movie. Come on. All right, let's check out Costi's poster. So Costi says, what are we doing, men? They are so many places you could have used it for art. This is probably one of the reasons the movie flopped. A new behind-the-scenes video for Supergirl reveals that they used AI for conceptualizing the design of Lobo. Oh my goodness. That is horrific. They used AI. Rustic, my wife's van still had the work van. Okay. So it's the nicer of the vans got crunched. Wow, that is really deplorable that they used AI to design Lobo. That is some significant news. Thank you for that, Costi. All right, now we're gonna come in a bit different. Purple. That is kind of sad. Yeah, it is. Kind of sad. Rustic Gibbs, I am going to sign off. I have to save my last 12% of battery till morning. All right. Yeah, don't wait. Use your battery on us. Save it up. You're obviously still out of power. So we're thinking about you. I'm praying for you, man. Talk to you later. Or Rustic. Costi says they don't care of making movies better. They just use random stuff to get it done quicker and just release the movie faster. Yeah. That's one of the problems with some of these movies. Jenny, I really like how the highlighter looks. It's looking like it's glowing. Yes, that was the effect I wanted to get, was like a glowing gamma radiation. And I just keep coming in from the shaded areas and coming out and add more detail with the other tones of green. But like I said, I've got to let it dry because on this poster board, it doesn't soak into the paper quite like the sketchbook. So you got to be a little more careful. Even the strokes with the markers have to be a little more deliberate or it'll leave those smears. Bloodworm is looking forward to Clayface, the movie. We are getting closer to Clayface. That's like October, I think, isn't it? Because it's kind of a scary movie. Jenny says, yeah, I still struggle with the light source it's coming from, but I'm working on it. Yeah, just keep looking at reference, and that's what I kind of do when I'm having trouble with getting the light source, getting a piece lit so that it looks consistent and right. I always bring the light from the, be my right on these types of drawings anyway. Helps me because I'm left-handed to keep it straight. We're at 37 minutes. Got a little earlier start today. Yeah, October for the Clayface. It's going to be cool to see a new DC villain in the live. Yeah, finally getting somebody new. Just wish they could have had a Batman in there with it. Nova's going to get started drawing. All right, we're starting on Spider-Man. Yeah, one that you haven't seen him in a movie, only in animations. So that will be interesting to see how they get the effects. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. All of you who are new, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing. We gained 9 new subscribers between yesterday's live stream and the short videos that loaded. No, I will not make Spider-Man purple. Are you crazy? Mr. Miner. I'm sticking with traditional Spider-Man colors. Just trying to stay in the lines right now. I keep going outside. That's an interesting request, though. No, I will not make Spider-Man purple. I think you're messing with me. Why would anybody want a purple Spider-Man? It almost made me throw up a little when you asked for that. Yeah, blasphemy. Good morning, Serge. I am doing well. Woke up with some pretty good energy today. Um, when hell freezes over, Mr. Miner, that's when I'll make a purple Spider-Man. If you don't have the classic Spider-Man colors, you might as well not even draw them. Nope, not even making his foot purple. You gotta be messing with me. You can't be serious. Yeah, these, I'm gonna get more of these next time I order. Touch New brush, pen, and chisel acrylic alcohol-based ink marker. These are amazing. Got them up, of course, through Amazon. That's where I get 99% of my art supplies is through Amazon. Okay, thank you, Mr. Miner. Sorry I couldn't help you out with the purple Spider-Man, but I do appreciate the subscription and the like and the likes. We're going to be drawing a character from Street Fighter tomorrow. A request from guess who? That's right, Nova. Cammy was the one we're going to do. Logan. Waka. Thank you for that comment. Appreciate you, man. Let's get this moved over a little bit. We can see what we're doing on Spidey a little better. Trying to be a little more deliberate with getting this color down, because this is like painting with these nicer markers. Just getting all the reds down first on poor Peter Parker. Nice even strokes. This is a better quality marker, I can tell by the way the color goes down even on this poster board. Grace, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the comment. Hello, how you doing? Nice to have you on here. To witness our rare Marvel Comics project. Jeannie, hello, how you doing? Thank you for being here. And Crystal. Yeah, the brush tips are great. I love them. Yeah, I'm trying to stay focused as well. You can tell that just by the way the color goes on, that this is a much higher quality than even the green I used on the Hulk. Just a lot more control. Yeah, it took that time last weekend to organize all these markers by color and number, and it's really helping me. See what I've got for colors and pick out the ones that I want. Your head doesn't look right. Whose head? Hulk's head doesn't look right. I'm sure you said that. Well, it's the head I ended up with. I'm not changing it now. So, right or wrong, we're in for the duration. You can always change it next time. It's now or never. Okay, Sharky, welcome. How you doing, Sharky? Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys could make it. Thank you for all the likes. Kosky, can you read my last message? I'll try. Crystal said the picture is getting better with every brush. Thank you, Crystal. Kosky, so I'm going to start working on that one. Okay, here we go. By the way, yesterday, this is from Kosky, I made a post letting my subscribers decide. All right, cut the commercial. Which of the two requests by Nick and Nova should I do first? And they voted Nick's. Yeah, I voted for Nick's actually. Ben Affleck, Batman versus Ben Affleck, Red Devil. All right, that will be cool. And Logan just subscribed. Thank you, Logan. Welcome to the GCI community. You're on here every day. That's the name of this series, Draw Every Day. And typically doing DC, but we're doing a little more Marvel now since the movies are cranking out. And I saw the Spider-Man movie and felt like doing a Hulk versus Spider-Man battle royale. Sorry, Nova. I voted for the Ben Affleck battle. But he'll still do yours, it just won't be first. Here, where are we at on time? We got about 10 minutes left. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee. Let this dry a little bit. I'm back. Grace, I fell asleep because today was my first day of school. Yeah, that's happening to a lot of people. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. I'm going to find my next shade of green. All right, gotta go. Jack says I'll finish the PFP later. All right. You have a great day, Jack. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. This is GCI Studios Draw Every Day, episode 289. Hello, Katie. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could stop by. This is GCI Studios Draw Every Day, part 6 of Spider-Man versus the Hulk. Dandy. Welcome, Dandy World Lover Live. Hello. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are enjoying what we got going on here today. Welcome to the stream. And if you guys subscribe today and you have artwork you would like to share, you can wait 24 hours and that will be able to post that on the stream tomorrow. Which tomorrow will be a longer stream. Saturdays are 2-hour streams. Yes, welcome to all the new people. Glad to have you here, and hopefully you can subscribe and continue enjoying the content. We have a lot of good artists in the community, a lot of good people. We cover superhero movie news and of course comic book information when it comes out. Grace sent a star. Thank you very much for that. We got about 3 more minutes. Okay, that'll wrap up today's stream. Thank you everybody for being here. All you new people, welcome to GCI Studios. Hopefully we can see you again tomorrow. And I'm learning some better techniques with some of these different markers right as we speak, as I'm trying to get these blended a little bit better. So we still got some tones we can go down with this Hulk. So thank you everyone for all your support, all your comments, all you new people that have subscribed, welcome. If you have artwork to share, you can share that tomorrow in 24 hours. And we're glad that Rustic Spin Groove's doing well. And really appreciate everybody and all your support and all the likes. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, do one thing for me, please. Draw every day.